Rock Transformations Unit, Lesson 1.3, Investigating How Rocks Are Formed. Activity 2, Forming Rocks in the Simulation. Here's what your student screen looks like for this part of the lesson. Today, we will investigate this question. How do rocks form? Remember, our Chapter 1 question is, how did the rock of the Great Plains and Rocky Mountains form? Before we can determine how the rock in those two regions formed, we need to understand the ways in which rocks can form in general. We will use a simulation that can help us answer our investigation question. This sim is a model of how rocks can transform in a landscape over time. We will be using this tool throughout the unit. A simulation is a type of scientific model. Models are helpful for studying changes to rock formations because these changes are difficult or nearly impossible to observe in the real world. They can take millions of years to occur, often happen underground, and can affect huge areas of land. What do you think might happen to the rocks in the sim? What do you expect to see? Let's set expectations for partner work. Throughout the activity, partners should share interesting observations and show each other what they notice. Partners should work side by side and discuss. Students, you get several minutes of free exploration time. What did you observe about the sim's features? Process menu. To transform rocks in the landscape, you should select a process from the menu. Once a process is selected, regions where the tool can be applied will light up. After applying the tool, an animation showing the rock transformation will run, and a label will indicate the timescale of the process. Analyze rocks. When you press Analyze Rocks, you can analyze the different examples of rocks in the sim. An overlay appears, highlighting the type of rocks, igneous, sedimentary, or metamorphic, on the screen. To learn more information about a specific rock, you can press on that rock and review the information in the reference panel. Students, play the video. Next, you'll return to the sim with a mission: to make rocks in as many ways as you can. You can use the menu on the right to try to form rocks. You should see changes occur both above and below the Earth's outer layer. Then, you'll press Analyze Rocks to learn more about the rocks you create or rocks that are there at the start. You and your partner will discuss when you learn. For this mission, make sure you remain in process mode. You'll have chances to explore energy mode later. Before you begin, let's discuss what you know about rock formation. What are your initial ideas about how rocks form? Here's what your student screen looks like for this part of the lesson. Make rocks in as many ways as you can and analyze the rocks to learn more about them. Discuss your findings. Take a few minutes to complete the mission and discuss the questions. Let's discuss what you observed about the formation of rocks as you used the sim. What were the different rock materials found in the sim? What processes did you use to form rocks? What did you notice about the time scale of those processes? How do the rocks you formed differ from each other? You might respond, magma, sediment, igneous rock, metamorphic rock, and sedimentary rock. You might also mention specific rocks such as granite or sandstone. For processes, you might have mentioned add sediment, weather, melt, cool magma, and move plates. The time scale. Some took a few days, some took many millions of years. Notice about the rocks, they have different characteristics, they are different types. End of activity. Be sure to complete all your student work and amplify for this activity before moving on.